Sexy red think pieces, let's go. Got it. Pardon me while I mansplain. What is my equivalency to this type of music? Drill rap. Have both of these types of music been around forever? Yeah. Does that mean a motherfucking thing to me? No. I was not alive forever ago. I was not an adult forever ago. It was not my job to guide an entire generation of children in the direction that they should go. The fact that they fail and allow music that degrades themselves and their own women to influence their own children has nothing to do with me. Their failure is the only reason why we're having this conversation about a 25-year-old girl who is nothing more than a product of her environment and influence. I posted this story about my first cousin, about my uncle's son, just a few months ago.
He just got out of prison 3 months ago. And guess what? He got a 23-year-old pregnant. He was in jail for 7 years for beating up his last baby mama. And he was only out of prison for 3 months, got that girl pregnant, and they just picked him up last week because he beat her up. And she's pregnant with his kid.
Yep, she said, that's it. That's the one. Get the fuck out of here with any of that. I didn't know. He fooled me. Bullshit. Fortunately, this was yesterday's news release. Suffering from a collapsed lung, blunt force trauma to her head, and at least 47 stab wounds all over her body from a knife and a pair of scissors, the pregnant woman told an Allen County officer she could not even describe what the man who came into her home one morning in May looked like. Eventually, on an officer's third trip to the hospital to speak with the woman and with the woman's mother and brother present, she identified Rogers Conwell as the attacker. She said in court documents, Rogers Conwell is her boyfriend and the father of her unborn child. She didn't identify him as her attacker at first because she feared retribution from him and that he repeatedly tried to kill her from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. the morning of May 25th. She was only 10 weeks pregnant. The woman told police Rogers Conwell stabbed her with a kitchen knife and a pair of scissors and used a lamp to beat her in the head, according to court documents. He then threatened to kill her if she told anyone, the woman said in court documents. Remember him from 2 weeks ago? After his threats were made public, his mother even issued a statement on social media acknowledging that her son had mommy issues, that there is something that exists between the relationship between those two. Many of these women loved the wrong men because they were desperately trying to hold their family together or desperately trying to give their son a father. Others because of patriarchy, being a man's doormat is all they knew. My cousin lost respect for his mother because of the woman that his father turned her into. Lost so much respect for her that when he was in his early 20s, his mother was attacked and had her throat sliced, but she survived and he did not care. He did not visit her once in the hospital. If this monster can be created because of the lack of respect and the hatred for the woman that his father turned his mother into, what do you think could be created for the woman that is online talking about sucking dick and eating ass? If the son of this woman grew into a plague on women, what do you think the son of this woman will grow into? The sons of these women did not have the internet. Their mother's shame was only for them to see. The sons of these women bear the full weight of their mother's shame on display for the entire world to see. These women became literal doormats for every man that entered their life because they wanted nothing more than to give their child a family. And it is the sons of these women that send one of you to the morgue every 5 hours. How fast do you think her son that embarrasses him in front of the entire world, her son that hates the blood that runs through her fucking veins, will unalive you? 12 of you will lose your daughters every day. If you have a daughter that's around 10 years old, hold her tight, because when this bomb is unleashed, she may not see her wedding day. These little girls don't stand a chance. When the sons of these women that you have celebrated, when the bomb that you have created implodes onto those little girls, y'all going back and forth about respectability politics as if this is about you. But that's because you're selfish creatures that don't have the ability to see anything outside of yourselves. Your daughters will die, and you are celebrating the behavior that creates the men that will slaughter them. I did not mean to mansplain.